Welcome back to Pretty Cool Music. I mean the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Challenge run. Last time we got to Satopolis City, and something that I forgot to mention last time, back when I was a kid, I actually pronounced this place Stupopolis. I don't know why, I just did. This was always Stupopolis City for me. I don't know why. But anyway, we found that the gym was just closed. So, we're gonna have to do the plot now, and that plot is a pretty major one. But yeah, there was a thing there, okay. On the way, I might as well just talk about a few things. So yeah, at Christmas, I got Super Smash Bros. Wii U, which, means I finally actually get to play that. And something Pokemon related that, I feel is relevant to mention for that is that, okay, I'll just get this out there. Black and White Route 10 Remix! Yes! 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 Thank you so much for putting that in there. My life is officially complete. I kept thinking that, Smash Bros. Wasn't exactly that kind on Gen 5. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. Black and White Route 10 Remix, heck yeah! That is amazing! Yeah, pretty much the first thing I did, because I actually didn't spoil myself on any of the music in, oh, that's a Birdkeeper, isn't it? Gotta be a little careful of my levels, because I'm getting a bit high, if you'll check. So, yeah, my levels are looking a little high, and that's a bit worrying. But yeah, I actually didn't spoil myself on any Smash Brothers music at all, just because I wanted it to, you know, I wanted to be unspoiled on it. And when I first turned on the game, you know what the first thing I did was? I spent 2.5 hours just playing around with my music. Yeah, I didn't even play at all the first day I actually got it. I just played around with the music. So many amazing songs there. Although I will say, admittedly, I'm really not a fan of the Cynthia remix, and this is interesting. Wow, this is interesting. Yeah, I was really not a fan of the... There's a lantern. No, a Chinchou down there. That's pretty cool. A diver over there. But yeah, the Cynthia remix I'm not exactly a fan of. It just feels very weird and quite indecisive in what it's doing. I mean, 8-bit backing in a Gen 4 track? Really? Like, I can understand 8-bit backing in a Gen 1 track. That makes sense. But Gen 4? It just doesn't make any sense. There was no 8-bit whatsoever in Cynthia's games. And it just... Oh, here's Route 128. And I'm guessing that is where we're needing to go. And also, I just don't really like how they do the instrumentation of it. It's kind of weird. I just, like, it's not that I like, Cynthia's battle theme is amazing. I really do like Cynthia's battle theme, but I'm not a fan of the Smash Bros. Remix. It might be one of the few Smash Bros. Remixes I'm actually not very much of a fan of. I remember this area. And again, it really it physically hurts to skip trainers like this, but, I might get to them, in the pre-Elite Four training. But, I mean, I just want to kind of... My levels are getting a little too high. See, surfing trainers too, like, it's just... So many good new additions here, but, I kind of need to desperately get the plot started, because I don't want to get too over-leveled. Yeah, this would be the area, that they were showing, in that cutscene. Technically speaking, I could head down to Pacificlog right now. You know, in fact, I just want to check out the area that leads into Evergrande City. Because, I mean, I can't actually get anywhere without waterfall, but, and still, this music is amazing. I kind of like that you can traverse pretty much this entire route underwater, though. Uh-oh, watch the swimmer, watch out for the swimmer, watch out for the... What?! I didn't even see that person there. Yeah, this episode may be a bit weird to start with. Starmie. Actually, that's not that bad. Except, again, Starmie is deceptively bulky, and what level is this thing going to be? Oh, only 36. That's really not bad at all. That's actually quite pathetic. Given that the standard at this point is like the 40s. I mean, I guess technically nothing is stopping you from going down here before you even get to Moss Deep City, so I guess that's why the levels seem so low. But it's... at least I'm glad I ran into an easy one. Yeah, I just want to check out Evergrande City. Normally I do this to create a fly point, but I don't have anything with fly. This is probably my first major time I've gone through the game without... Holy wow, that's a big waterfall. Oh wait, this is actually... No, this isn't my encounter here because I already have a Pelipper. Which I'm very, very glad I already have a Pelipper because... well, I mean... There is Love Disc here, but there isn't really that much you can... That is a big waterfall. I really hope these two don't battle you. Well, of course, you need another HM entirely. So, yeah, that's basically it, but I just kind of wanted to show that. Now I just gotta be careful to dodge more swimmers. And head down into the main underwater trench. I am so glad that I have a Sharpedo in my team. It just makes surfing so much more convenient. I kind of wish that there were something that I was thinking about earlier on. I'm not sure if I said this already, because it's been a while since I recorded this, but it is a bit weird that Sharpedo is like the only... Yeah, and this is completely useless, this area. It is a bit weird that Sharpedo is like the only Pokemon that allows for fast surfing. Like, it would be good if maybe any Pokemon with the Swift Swim ability gave you faster surfing, because it meant that players are kind of forced to use a Sharpedo on their team just to get the fast surfing, and really, Sharpedo is not everyone's thing, so for people who aren't fans of Sharpedo, they really should have faster surfing Pokemon, well, that aren't Kyogre, because, yeah. Anyway... Looks like we're here. I believe this will be the Seafloor Cavern. So let's head on in and give Team Aqua a good whooping for hopefully the last time. Here we are, the Seafloor Cavern, and the light is very pixelated light is filtering in from above. Kind of weird, the graphics are normally really good down here. But let's surface. And here is the Sharpedo sub. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense for Team Aqua to steal a submarine than Team Magma. I hear that in the Team Magma version of events... Oh, right, there are still encounters in here, aren't there? Basically just Zubats, that shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I've heard that in the Team Magma version of these events, the Sharpedo gets remodeled into... Well, not Sharpedo, the submarine gets remodeled into a Camerupt, which is hilarious because Camerupt has a double weakness to water, so... Yeah, kind of ironic there. But Sharpedo submarine says, I always preferred Emerald's turn of events, and that, like, it makes sense for Kyogre to be on a Seafloor Cavern, but Groudon? Oh, hey, I can actually use my bike here. I still have the Aqua bike, don't I? I really need to go and get that changed as soon as possible, but yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for Groudon, the nemesis of everything land, to, well... Oh, please tell me I don't need Rock Smash here. Well, I actually already have a Rock Smasher, which is good, but... Oh, this is gonna be really, really annoying. And I am now gonna have to get used to non-surfing encounter rates. Oh, but it's a good background, though. This place at least gets its own unique background. That's actually pretty cool. But I am going to have to repel through this place, because I've already caught a Zubat. I can't actually get Golbat, so where are my repels? This music's still pretty nice, though. I do like it. Now, I remember in the original Ruby and Sapphire, there was a really insane strength puzzle about halfway through this place. Oh, soft sand. That's not really going to be that useful to me. So I'm wondering how that's going to work with the new strength mechanics. I mean, I really like the new strength mechanics, but, I mean, the Trick House certainly showed that they can still make really annoying strength puzzles with them. Oh look, spinner grunts. Hello. Okay, here we go. And actually, I don't think this will be the last time we hear this theme, because it's going to play in the Battle Resort. I mean, not the Battle Resort, that was stupid. I don't know, I was just thinking post-game. I mean, Delta episode. But anyway, you have a Kavana. Well, I've got the... Dang it, everything I have is not very effective against this thing. I probably should not have used Sharpedo here. I should have realized that. And yes, not very effective, and I still one-shot a Pokemon that's only 4 levels lower than me. That just goes to show how pathetic Kavana's defenses are. Mightyena. See, Bone Fluid is quite good here because of Bug Bite, but don't have Intimidate. Okay, good, you didn't have Intimidate. And from what I hear, the Mightyena Horde battle is not until the Delta episode. I thought it would be in here, honestly. Really? Really? Well, at least Rough Skin's gonna finish you off. What is up with my damage rolls? Seriously, I'm getting very bad damage rolls all around in this game. Again, one of the many reasons I don't play Nuzlocke. Just... yeah, good luck being an admin. You need a name for that, for one. Keeping the dowsing machine on just to see if, hello. Yeah, I've heard that real-life submarines are pretty cramped. I've actually been... I have a maritime museum that's kind of near where I live, and they have a, sort of a battleship and a submarine there that you can actually freely tour, and the submarine is, yeah, quite cramped. You have to crouch down a lot, let's just say. It's, pretty fun, though, going through that place. But it must really suck to be down, in a submarine for ages, sometimes even years. Don't... yeah, I should have seen that coming. Ice Fang is just too weak when it's not 4 times super effective. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping Ice Fang for the moment just for dragons, but once I get Ice Beam, I am definitely replacing Ice Fang. Don't use Acrobat! Ugh, damn it. Thought you'd do that. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to last long. And that means I'm unfortunately forced to use my really over-leveled Pokemon. This is part of the reason why I actually kept the Satopolis City heal point open, because, I'm just gonna use Charge Beam. Because yeah, don't want to... But if I do heal before Kyogre, I get no heal before Wallace. I'll just see what the plot does. Maybe they will give me a free heal, I don't know. Because he's a sore loser, get it? Ugh. This seems to be an opening. Oh, I remember that walking grunt. Yeah, this place is kind of confusing, though, for, just all the different twists and turns in this cave. Hi, Golbat. Why are you burrowing up out of the ground? That makes no sense. Oh, yeah, there is a really big strength puzzle here. Looks like we can just skip it if we want to. Well, this is interesting. Looks like there are a lot of cave exits here that... This is interesting. Why are there all these strength boulders if there's, Okay, well this one's obvious enough. If this goes badly, I may have to speed up footage. I hate having to do that, but strength puzzles sometimes require it. Okay, you go in there. That leaves that open. Now, there's a rock there. Okay, so I guess we have to go around that side and smash that rock. Interesting. I'm not sure if this rock here actually goes in any hole. I can push it sideways to get it out of the way, and I can push that one up, okay. And then down here... Oh, right, I think our goal was that cave over there, because if I smash this rock here... Place another wild Pokemon in it... Of course it would! Yeah, that is just how my luck works. Graveler, okay. I have a Geodude, don't I? Wait, I do have a Geodude. Wait, do I even have a Geodude? If I don't have a Geodude, I honestly don't remember if I have a Geodude or not. And if I don't, then I have to catch this. I mean, honestly, I'd be okay with just running from it, really, but, I pretty much don't get an encounter in here anyway, so, yeah. Because, yes, this rock I need to push down. Yeah, we can get around here, and then push this boulder in there. And push this here. Okay, that lets you go in there, but first we can push this down. And that opens up most of this place, and I don't think there are any more holes, so I think that's everything we can do here. So, this had better have been oh, right. Current room. I remember this place. This place is incredibly confusing, because I like to explore everywhere in my games. That's just sort of how I do things, so... yeah... I need to figure out what goes where. Because I haven't actually done the Seafloor Cavern in a long time. Okay, apparently there's an item somewhere here. And it's in the corner, just like last time. Great. And a cave inside there. And yet more strength boulders. And we can't go that way. Okay, so at least we know that this area is a no-go. That's good. I like to eliminate areas, because that means that I have, yeah, less to think about. These areas tend to be pretty linear for the most part. It's just, you know, finding out which places lead where. Now, this looks a little confusing. Okay, so that leads up here, and this leads sideways to here. And this leads into another cave. And this... what?! Wait, that doesn't make any sense at all! I don't remember this place doing that before. That's really, really bizarre. Okay, so this place has doors that take you back to the beginning. That is incredibly confusing. I don't know if the Seafloor Cavern ever did that in the original. Okay, I know that this has a grunt here, so I may as well fight this grunt. Just to get another area out of the way. Fanning out, that probably means that I'm going the wrong way. Oh, Kavana. Seriously, you haven't upgraded to Sharpedo yet? And in Emerald, I think some of the grunts use Whalmers, but they don't seem to do any more. So, I guess I'll just Boom Burst this thing. I am very glad I used my PP-ups on this thing. Boom! And it's gone. And it doesn't trip rough skin either, which is awesome. Well, not unless it's a triple battle. Oh, yeah, don't worry, I already know what that does. Although, come to think of it, this might link up with the cave that I was in previously. Because if by pushing that down, I think this is the cave I was in previously, actually. Yeah, this must have been. Okay, that's good. At least I know those areas link up, as illogical as it seems. And ambushing grunts. Well, I mean, Team Aqua loves the ocean, so it makes sense they'd be at the bottom of the ocean. You shouldn't be surprised about someone following you. Ah, Muck. They are stepping up their game. That's interesting. Because I don't think any of the Aqua grunts used Muck originally. And yeah, I know it still follows the whole cliche of evil teams using poison types. I do like the fact that they gave Team Magma Muck and Team Aqua, Team Magma Wheezing and Team Aqua Muck, mainly because it kind of fits, Muck being liquidy and, you know, Wheezing being, you know, gases for, like, volcanoes, so... actually does make a lot of sense, I do sort of like that. Still fits with the team's theme in a way, so goodbye Muck. And goodbye random ambushing grunts. Yeah, it's pretty much Pokemon's equivalent of ambush spawns there. Yeah, of course he's already doing stuff. And we're back here, aren't we? Yeah, we are back here. Okay, so most of the paths seem to loop around. So it's getting a bit less confusing, because yeah, I was here before, and wait a minute, that means that this area is completely pointless, isn't it? So, okay, at least we're figuring out the ins and outs of this area, and that most of it is kind of a trap. I'm guessing the area that you access via the, via this is via here is the right way, so... How I operate with these kind of dungeons is I like to examine every single wrong way first before going the right way, because I don't want to leave any stone unturned. There could be healing items you could find there. Thankfully, these currents aren't too hard to figure out. Okay, that leads you around, so I don't... Yeah, that's good, we can get here. Okay, this is a new area. And these rock formations look like the kind of ones we saw earlier with the walking grunts. Careful there. Okay, so... There's a big rock there that I can push down, but only after I get past this guy. HM Dive. Took me a while to get it, and a while to get the authorization to use it, but I am in. Another Mightyena. Yeah, grunt battles at this point just kind of sort of boring. But I'm pretty sure there is no way around this guy. That, and I like to battle everyone in plot-relevant areas. It's just sort of a thing of mine. I just get... It just annoys me when people skip trainers. And normally I'd say I do it for the experience, but I actually don't want very much experience at this point. Another muck. I'll let Egil handle this one. I've got a few more levels to go as a buffer, but I just have to be careful we don't grow too high, otherwise I may have to skip trainers in Wallace's gym, and I really don't want to have to do that. But there's enough of a buffer between Wallace and the Elite Four that I can kind of freely level up that much. I think the highest level trainers in Victory Road are like 48, so I might want to do that immediately after Wallace, but then once I get to the Pokemon League itself, I might want to sort of... I'm actually not sure how I'm going to handle that, or what level that I want to go in at. And any one of these doors could take me back to the beginning, and that's what I'm worried about. Ah, here's the strength puzzle. I remember this place. Okay, so... Well, this first move is pretty obvious for the most part. Or is it? No, I think we need to just push these into the holes. But I'm pretty sure the strength puzzle is actually on the way that you need to get through here. So yeah, we push this one sideways, and then we can't... No, wait, we can go around. And we've screwed this up, I'm pretty sure. Or not. Or not, okay. And then... Wait a minute, those ones are stuck, aren't they? Oh no, they can be pushed down, okay. And then this goes in there. And we actually only need to get one of these boulders in there, but I kind of want to try and get both of them in. So, this one goes sideways a little bit. This one... Yes, I know my repeller off. Oh, right, did I mess that up? I may have screwed that up. I think I may have screwed that up. It doesn't really matter all that much anyway. Since I already have most of the boulders in place. Yeah, all I need to do now is just push this one. For some reason we have to reset our strength every time we go in here. I'm not sure why. Push this one two sideways. Oh, wait, no, we can't get in there. Yeah, push this one. No, that was bad, that was stupid. Oh, wait, no, we can. And actually, that's really dumb. Ah, stupid strength puzzles. So I think we need to... I'm just going to reset strength every time. I know that I can technically go through here just fine, I just don't want to leave that one... See that one bit there? I actually want to get that last rock in place, just because... Yeah, so this goes across one. That goes across one. Okay, there we go. Now I can get into the middle area. I am burning through a lot of repels here. And then this goes down, we go around here, and this rock goes in place. That is perfect. Excellent. There we go. And then in here... I wonder if this is towards the end. This might be towards the end, I think. Judging by the camera angle. And TM Earthquake. I remember that you got TM Earthquake in here, and I think down there is the end. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this TM immediately to Bone Flute. Even though, actually, yeah, because Sharpedo can learn this, which is pretty cool. Ideally, I'd replace Dive with it, but I can't do that right now. Okay, I'll just go and delete Bulldoze. There's really no reason to keep Bulldoze, because I have Rock Tomb for speed lowering purposes. Bulldoze was just there as really a poor man's Earthquake. I hear that getting Earthquake right before Maxi makes him a lot easier than he should be, but then again, he does have a Crobat and a Weezing, and both of them are immune to ground, so... I'm not going to go through this area just yet. I'm actually going to see if there are more areas elsewhere. But at least I've solved this, and I can go through this room easily now. But see, this is what I like about the new strength puzzles. They solve permanently, as opposed to just, well... I didn't go down here, did I? I think I remember this room. I remember this room from the originals, but I'm not sure where this leads, seeing as we've already found the path to the end. Don't want to go there. Yeah, that will lead us just back where we were before. Okay, I think this was through the first strength puzzle room. Okay, so I think I know where everywhere connects up now. So hopefully we've explored most of this place. I don't know if you have to fight Matt in here or not, because I think I remember there being an admin here in the original games. You know, I think this might actually just be a shortcut back to... Oh no, there is a TM in here! Okay, that's... And I got it! TM Scald! Scald is a very, very useful move. So, I'm glad I picked that up. And again, very glad that I took the time to explore this place, because, yeah. Alright, so this is kind of a shortcut. It lets you skip most of the trainers and lets you skip pretty much straight towards the end. But I'm pretty sure I've basically been everywhere at this point, but the question is, did I or did I not go through that one area with the walking grunt? So I'm going to just try and... You know, it's faster to go back the other way, I think. Or not, I'm not really sure. I might just cut and then cut back once we actually go to that area. Or confirm that, can we even get out of this area? It's funny how moving on the currents actually makes you go slower with Sharpedo. Usually you go faster on currents, but it seems like, yeah, doing it with Sharpedo makes it go slower. Which is, yeah, really strange. Yeah, it was up here, I think, wasn't it? Just gotta make sure that I leave no stone unturned. Where are you? Oh, okay, I already did go to this area. That was stupid. Well then. Yeah, I'll just cut back to the end. So, here we are, at the end of the Seafloor Cavern. And my team. Despite the fact that he's kind of over-leveled for this point, I really feel since Trumpeter was the one who beat Archie the last time, and he's kind of been my go-to Pokemon for Team Aqua, I really need to do the final battle with him. But he's going to have Clarinet for backup like he always does. So, they're going to stand side by side as we take down Archie for the final time. But first, I'll just check what kind of items that we have. 1 High Potion, 1 Max Potion, 4 Revives, which I guess I'm sort of saving, 3 Max Revives, 1 Revival Herb, Full Heals, Heal Powder, and then a bunch of other random items, Elixirs, Proteins, that I probably should be using, 1 Rare Candy, and these 2 Flutes. So, not much in the way of HP restoration. I'm kind of hoping to get a heal before Kyogre, but maybe not. So, let's do this. Down into the deep, dark depths. Oh hey, Maxi's here already. That's interesting. This didn't happen in the originals. But the mist is still here, so yes. Bwahahaha! You're looking pretty pathetic now, aren't you, the great Maxi? Well, I guess Archie would probably win pretty easily in a fight. I mean, water types do dominate fire. Wow, Maxie's gone all Dr. Wily. That's kind of hilarious. Bwahaha! You child. Well, if it isn't my little adversary, I can't even find the words to praise you as you deserve. Sometimes it's best to keep things simple, and all I'll say is you met my expectations, scamp. And I'm not just talking about today, but everything you've done up till now. It's all been part of me great pirate plan. And that's why you get the honor of meeting my new partner before anyone else living in this world. The super ancient Pokemon, Kyogre! How about that? It looks a little, stoned, to be honest. That beautiful form, so long resting at peace within the Azure Sea. I've been waiting so long for this day to come. We humans have disregarded Pokemon and nature both in our endless pursuit of our own desires and needs. And in the process, we've created this broken and disordered world. But this is the day where I finally obtain the power to return everything to how it once was. To return to our beginnings. But I'm definitely not a Gen 1er. Now that I can release the ancient power. The ancient power of Primal Kyogre! Dun dun dun! And now, you are the last token resistance that's trying to ruin me day. I'll use everything my team and I have to crush you once and for all. Oh, and Mega Evolution? Did you think you and your Pokemon were the only ones that can use it? Yeah, you kinda spoiled that the first time. Let me show you now what I didn't get the chance to show you at Mount Chimney. This is the true power of my team. I didn't get a chance to voice that, but it probably would have sounded horrible. Here we go. Time for the final pirate battle with Archie the Pirate King. 4 Pokemon this time, and he leads with Mighty Enna, so it's dog versus dog. Whoa, I didn't realize he got a new battle background. That is pretty cool, I will admit. Like, yeah, Lysandra got his own battle background for the final battle. This is amazing. You're fighting him in the middle of a giant whirlpool. That is incredibly awesome. I love that. Okay, this is a whole lot more epic than I thought, and that did a whole lot less damage than I thought. I will say, I really love what they've done with the story in this game. Like, the basic story is still the same as it was in the original, but it's just, Tor's not really going to work on me since my entire moveset is attacking moves. But it's just, they've improved and expanded on it so much, and it just feels so different and so much better than it used to, despite the fact that it's sort of the same. It's just really interesting. None of the other remakes have really done that. I know that Heart Gold and Soul Silver actually gave the Team Rocket admins their own personalities, but this is really something else. This has actual character to it, and I really like that. I'd say it's probably the main strength that I have with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, actually. So yes, we have Muck here. Should I Snarl? I probably should have... Actually, that would have made a difference because it's going for Gunch. Oh, that's bad. I just realized that's going to be super effective on... I should have thought this through. Well, if worse comes to worse, Eagle could probably handle this. But this is going a lot worse than I would have expected. Most of my moves are bad, so... And Gunk Shot's going to be... Gunk Shot is a devastatingly powerful move. It's, yeah, 120 power physical. It hurts a lot, and I think Greninja got that recently. It's a move tutor move as well, so I'm actually going to go all out this time. Here we go. Trumpet Sound! Alpha Awakening! I just hope this will be enough. Mainly doing this just for stab on my one move that's not resisted. And for a little bit of extra defenses, maybe. But yeah, this battle's taken a turn for the interesting, I guess. 1 chop. 2 chop. Okay, that does more than half. That's good enough for me. Oh no, not Gunk Shot. And of course he never misses with it. It's kind of like a physical poison fire blast. And wow. Oh no! Really? Of course you do that! And that's going to carry me, isn't it? Not quite. If I still had a full restore here. See, if I don't heal, I'm going to faint at the end of this turn. But if I do heal, I'm still probably going to faint at the end of this turn. It's not really going to change much. And I can't switch out. I'm going to have to do it. Sadly, Trumpeter is actually not going to be around to see the final Pokemon of this fight. Yeah, that Gunk Shot was a lot stronger than I gave it credit for. And sadly, Trumpeter has to go down. So sorry about that, but at least that Muck is gone, and he still has a Crobat, doesn't he? And I have no idea what he's going to send out next, because if I go into Eagle immediately, if he sends out Sharpedo, that's going to be very, very bad. But if he goes into Crobat, then Eagle's the best bet for that, and he went into Crobat, of course he would. So, this is certainly interesting. I wonder what Secret Power does here. Does this count as its own type of terrain? I'm tempted to find out, but I'm also tempted to just go for Boom Burst, because Boom Burst is amazing. Oh, Acrobatics is brutally strong, and gotta watch out for that, because that would have done a real number on Eagle, actually. Probably would have been faster than him, too. Oh, this is actually a lot closer than I thought. I did not give Archie enough credit. I thought this battle would be pathetically easy. It's actually not! Oh, that's bad. Okay, then. Well, I'm down to just one Pokemon. This is interesting, because his next Pokemon is going to be Sharpedo, which is going to be Mega, but if I can Dazzling Gleam that thing... So it all comes down to this. Am I faster than this Crobat? I might be able to take one hit, if I'm not. Okay, I am faster. That is good. You know, I really should have equipped the Alakazamite just in case of emergencies. I probably think it's a fair enough time in the game for me to do that. I wouldn't be able to use it anyway, but here we go. One Pokemon each. I was about to say something versus Shark, but I don't really know what Alakazam is. It's vaguely human, but not exactly. Big Moustache Spoon thing versus Giant Shark of Death. But the Giant Shark of Death, I'm actually really nerve-wracked now because this is really close. Giant Shark of Death, however, is going to become even more giant and death because... it's time to show my true power. Kaizoku Shinka, Awaken! Yep, big, gigantic jaw scarred all over its face thing of doom. But it's still got pathetic defenses and it still goes down in one shot to a critical. I actually really needed that critical. That was... I might have one-shot it anyway, but that was a really tense battle. I'm actually kind of glad that was actually pretty close. I'm actually quite satisfied with that battle. That was mostly due to Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot is a really good move. No, his defeat animation isn't as hilarious as Maxie's. Like I figured. And that's all you're gonna say? But, yeah, that battle was a lot tougher than I would have thought. Shame Mega Sharpedo was a bit anticlimactic, but I appreciate it being anticlimactic because that would have totally destroyed me otherwise. He's gonna go into insane laughter, isn't he? Perfect! You're just as great as any little hero trying to save the world ought to be. But it changes nothing. I can't give up now. I can't. I will use the power of this blue orb to awaken Kyogre at last. Then I'll return everything in this world to its original pure state. But I'm still definitely not a Gen 1er. Now, awaken Kyogre! Return everything to the way it was! Who's that? Is that a random... Oh, it's Shelly! Okay, that's interesting. Shelly? Shelly. I always believed that you would at least be able to understand my dreams. But no! In the end, the only one I can depend on is you, Kyogre. I wouldn't do that if I were you. That's gonna put your minion in line for betrayal. Absorb all the power resting in this blue orb, and reclaim yourself. Revert to your primal form. This is the time to take back the great evolution you lost in the ancient past. This is the time to take back your brokenness. that was nerfed in Gen 4's weather ability depowering. Well, Maxie is pretty freaked out. And Shelly's just going away now. Shelly's like, yeah, we're all screwed, goodbye. That was a weird smile on Archie there. Seems to be heading for Zootopolis City. Wahaha! At last! At last! I've finally done it! It hasn't even finished reversion and it still has this much power. With this I can return everything to its natural beginning and I'm still not a Gen 1er! It's time at last! Is that the crew outside? What is it? Oh, so the great deluge has begun. Bwahaha, but of course it has. That is exactly what I have... What? What do you mean far more than we thought? It can't be. Then if it completes its primal reversion... Never mind that, just keep an eye on it. All that matters is that I have used the blue orb to awaken Kyogre. And now... I will return the world to its natural state. The state that is best for Pokemon. Yeah, and you made a great error regarding Groudon's powers, but I don't see anyone calling you out on that, at least in this version. What did you say? Yeah, well, you were mad enough to control your Super Agent Pokemon's power. And I believe awesome music is incoming. This is... I only wanted to make a world where Pokemon could live on in peace. Where that Pokemon... Oh yeah, they actually are explaining why it's going to Zootopolis this time. Well, your team's also a team of fools. I guess Steven's flying on Skarmory. That's actually really cool. That's an amazing entrance. Oh, right, that's what that thing was. Okay, so the entire world hasn't been covered yet. You know, use your champion level team to destroy everything. And Skarmory away! That animation is really amazing. They've really pulled out all the stops for this scene. And so, here we are. And my repel wore off. Soon it will be as if a repel has been used on the entire world. And my team is still all kind of fainted. This is very, very annoying because I'm probably going to have to use the Satopolis heal point.